What's on YouTube? It's Pete TT coming at you with another Division video. And guys, this is different. I know it is. I'm coming to you like a stream. That's because I'm trying something very ambiguous in this video, and I wanted to do it. I wanted to record it, and I wasn't sure how to do it, and I thought I would do it live for you guys. We are going to be building a new build out of high ends. We're going to see whether the stats measure up, and I'm going to do the whole build with you fresh. I've been saving up high-end pieces galore, as you can see. I've got a ton of chest pieces here. I've got several masks. I've got like loads of knee pads, backpacks. There are several of. The same with I've got one set of gloves because I know what I'm using for them, and a couple of holsters. Now I have my trusty notepad here because I've crunched the numbers, you know, I've written down the kind of build I would like to go for. And yeah, we're going to build it live in this episode and see how it goes. So welcome to the first best builds, I want to say. Nah, it's a build episode, okay? I'm going to be doing a couple of these. We've got some potential 2-piece and 3-piece builds that are very, very good. The numbers look good on them. They potentially stand quite well at being good DPS and good tank and even good electronic builds, but we'll do them in a later episode. Okay, so this video is all about a high-end gear set. Okay, currently the set I'm using, as you can see, is 4 Alpha Bridge, a Banshee's backpack and a Striker mask. Now this isn't an optimized set, but it's as close as I can get right now. I still need a few pieces to fine-tune, but we're sitting at, what are we sitting at? 241,929 DPS, 323,000 toughness, 83,000 skill. Okay, that is with mods. I am going to take all these mods off because I want to be looking at the numbers right now of a raw set, and then we can obviously do the same with the high end set. So let me grab my trusted pen because obviously we're going to be doing this live. So DPS currently is sitting at 223,582. Toughness is sitting at 299,271, and skill power is sat at 75,067. Okay, that is not too bad a place to start before mods. Right, let's have a look. Our chest piece then, we have a couple of vigorous chests. We have a rapid chest, decreased cooldown for healing skills, which potentially could be very good. And we have a reckless chest. Now, reckless isn't something I've ever been a big fan of. I know it has potential. I just personally have never been a fan of it. So I want to try and stay away from that. What I've looked at number-wise is on the chest piece is a vigorous chest. Now, we've got a couple of these here. We've got one with protection from elites and armor, 985 firearms. So let's just equip that for a moment. This one will lower our toughness a little bit, but increase our DPS a fraction, in fact, by one number, 3935 to 3936. Okay, vigorous. That one severely drops. So we're looking between these two. Right, we've got protection from elites, armor, increased kill XP. This one we have armor, health on kill. Okay, health on kill is something I actually quite like. It's something I've been looking into quite a bit recently in a couple of other builds. So we're going to go with the armor, the health on kill, increased kill XP, and that means currently we don't need to re-roll that piece. Right, for masks then. Masks, okay, there's 2 options for masks. I can only offer one in this video. We have refreshed is the one you're seeing now. All healing is improved by 30% when in the last health segment. The 2 other ones here are rehabilitated, heals 2% every second during status effects. That seems pretty useless to me. And rejuvenated, consuming a medkit also removes all negative effects. Again, it seems a very useless talent to me. So out of the 3 high ends I've got, refresh does indeed seem to be the option that we're going to go for. There is another possible mask that I haven't had drop, but my boy Orange Sage actually has talked me through it. We've been doing a lot of number crunching in the last few hours. It's called Tenacious, the talent. Using a medkit increases your damage by 9.5% for X amount of seconds. So potentially that could also be a very good high-end mask to use. Right, let's move on to the knee pads then, okay? Knee pads, pretty much any of them. None of them have very good talent. We've got Accomplished, we've got Prosperous, none of which I'm overly keen on. But I want something that has enemy armor damage and armor. So this one has 12% enemy armor damage. I could re-roll that exotic damage resilience for armor. This one does have armor and enemy armor damage, but that one has higher enemy armor damage. That has 12 and 1000 stamina, where that one is electronics. That one has 12% enemy armor damage and the armor already, so we could just re-roll the stamina. So actually we might do that, and then we've only got to re-roll the stamina to try and hit the 1000 mark. Right, yeah, let's put that one on. None of the others, I believe. That's going to boost it up just a smidgen. That's not going to do anything either. Okay, so there's our knee pads right now. Backpack. Okay, so for the backpack, we're looking at Specialized. Specialized, the talent adds 200% of firearms and stamina to skill power. You can see my DPS is currently at 247,919. That drops to 247,591. But my skill power goes from 66,990 to 84,116. So that's a really good increase in skill power without having to roll for electronics. So we're going to roll that onto there. Gloves, obviously, savage gloves. What else are we going to rock but savage gloves? Unfortunately, I have LMG damage on these bad boys. No, sorry. Damage to elites, LMG damage, and assault rifle damage. These are like my god rolled savage gloves. 975 on that. Right, okay. Holster. There are two options for the holster. We have steadfast and recovered. Recovered, damage taken during cover to cover is regenerated over 5 seconds when reaching the destination. Now, personally, I do like the sound of this one, but my boy Sage likes the look of this one. This is steadfast. Health regeneration kicks in twice as fast while in cover. So, having looked at the numbers, although this has slightly better stats, I'm tempted to go with steadfast, but we're looking at stats. Tell you what, let's kick on recovered for now. Sorry, Sage, if you're watching this. Right, okay, so that is the basic of our high-end build, okay? So let's have a look. Our DPS with this is 242,939. Okay, that's like nearly 20,000 increase from what we had from our Alpha Bridge set. Toughness was at 299,000, so that's obviously a little bit low at 236,463, and skill power is higher, 84,756. Okay, that's not bad. Let's have a look what we can redo with the calibration then. Starting off with the chest. Right, the armor can go up a smidgen, but not too much, so I'm not too worried about that. We can either roll ammo capacity, or we can try to increase the firearms. Firearms 986, increase it up to 1008. What do we do? Increase kill XP. The ammo capacity could be good, but as this is only a test build for now, let's try and increase the firearms a little bit more. Firearms 986, right? So we're going to keep that one. I'm only going to go for like 3 re-rolls, maybe 4. Let's see what we can get this time. 986, 993. Oh no, that's stamina. We don't want that one. Right, okay. Let's roll again. Firearms 966. Right, one more. If we can't get a higher roll on it, then we shall leave it. 986, 935. Okay, so we're going to leave that one there. I'm not going to put too much into this. Like I say, it is a bit of a test build right now. What did we miss at the top? What did we miss? Mask. Okay, masks. Firearms, no point in even trying to re-roll that. Health. Okay. Burn resistance. We either roll out health for damage to elites, or we rock out burn resistance and try to get enemy armor damage. I think we're going to try and rock enemy armor damage over damage to elites. Yeah, I think we're going to go for that one. So let's try and get enemy armor damage if we can. Hopefully we can. I think that makes a really nice mask, the extra enemy armor damage, especially if we're using assault. 8%. Okay, we can live with 8% for now. How much higher does it go? It only goes to 9%. Okay, so we can live with that. That's pretty good. Right, we've done our chest. Let's take a look at our backpack. Right, firearms 958. Oh, armor can go up by quite a bit. I'm not worried about the ammo capacity right now. I think that's a tough choice. That's like 60 more on the firearms, but we could make that up from a mod. Let's try and increase the armor. Let's try and really max out our armor mitigation. Armor 800. Come on, give me what I need, please. 881, right, we'll take that. That is an increase. Ideally, we want to be breaking that 900 mark. Ideally. Let's give it one more roll, maybe 2 more rolls. I'd really like to get that armor rating up. 913, there we go. Okay, so we've broken the 900 barrier. I'm happy with that. Right, my savage gloves I'm not touching. Right, the holster, we got firearms could go up quite a lot. The armor 586 to 645, that could go up quite a bit. Just about 60 more. Let's have a quick look and see what our armor mitigation is at right now. Armor mitigation is at 50%. Okay, armor mitigation is at 50%. So we could either try and roll that or roll our firearms up a little bit. Firearms has a big chunk to go up, meaning we could, but then again we could make that up from mods. So let's try and increase the armor because we can make the firearms up from mods. 599. Again, if we could break into the 620 mark, it would be good. Again, we'll give it a couple of rolls. Armor 599. See where we're going to get to. Come on, please. It would be nice. Armor 634. Damn. Okay, yeah, we'll take that one. Right. Okay. All that's left is on knee pads. Knee pads. Stamina is extremely low, but it has an armor rating that's almost perfect. It has enemy armor damage at 12%, which is max. So let's try and increase the stamina rating on this one then. Stamina at 980. We will take that. I'm still going to roll it like 2 more times, see if we can get that over the 1,000 mark. It would be pretty cool if we could. 984. Okay, we're having some luck with the knee pads. That's pretty cool. One more. Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? 989. Yep, that's an increase. We will take that one. Okay, so that is where we're sitting at. We re-rolled everything now. Where are we sitting at now? So now we're sitting at 242, 939. So we haven't touched the firearms. 236 to 246. So that's like a 10k increase. That isn't bad. 84k skill. Right. Firearms is at 4,705, so we really don't need to be touching that. That activates things. Destructive, prepared, responsive are all active. What else? Brutal would be active. Okay, so we really don't need to pump up our firearms. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3 pieces of gear that are majored on firearms. We've got 2 on stamina, and we've got 1 our holster, obviously all 3 stats. So let's have a look at what we've got with armor first. So there's an electronics mod with armor on. We've got a firearms mod with armor on, so let's put that on. Anything else with armor? No. Armor, firearms, damn, okay. This wasn't the way I was planning on it. I'm going, right, let's put the stamina mod on that one. Let's put the stamina mod on that one. So we're sitting not too far off, actually. That's not too bad. Okay, to say this is just a test build and we could do a lot more. We're currently sitting at 251,584 DPS, toughness 294,000, skill power 92,000. If we actually go over and take a look at the stats, crit hit chance is 3.5%, crit hit damage is 29%, ability, reload, right, that's our damage. What else do we have? Damage to elites is plus 8%, health on kill is 4%, enemy armor damage plus 41%, that's pretty nice to have that quite high. Skill haste plus 3%, survivability, okay, this is where it comes into it. Our maximum health is 134,374, our armor mitigation is 54%, protection from elites is 0, exotic damage resilience 2%. We're not too worried about any of the other ones there. Right, okay, let me just have a quick look to make sure that I've not missed any mods on any other pieces of gear that we could use to increase this anywhere at all, and it doesn't look like there is. Okay, do you know what? I'm very happy about that. To say this is a test build, 5,128 firearms, 4,355 stamina, 2,451 electronics. I would have preferred to get the stamina up a little bit and have dropped the firearms down, which is doable. No, it's not. We don't even have any other stamina mods, so I would need some more stamina mods to make this viable. Let's have a quick look in the stash, see if there is anything I've missed. I know this is dragging on a bit, guys, but you know, I wanted to do this build fresh with you all so you could actually see it being made. Have we got any? No, we've got no mods, nothing in extracted either. Okay, so I think to tweak this a little bit more, we would definitely need to drop that firearms down and increase the toughness up. You know, we've got two firearms mods there. Right, so we've got 2 firearms mods that we could swap out for stamina mods. If we could get armor on them, that would increase our armor mitigation, which would be good. The performance mods obviously would be whatever you want, whatever you are running. But overall, I think it is pretty good. So we're going to leave it there. That is our high-end build. I'm going to take it for a little test myself. Maybe I'll do a stream event like this where I actually record taking it into the dark zone, maybe taking it through challenge mode, some hard modes, things like that, and see where we're at. But overall, I am very happy with it. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below, guys, because, you know, I think gear sets really are a good thing, but I think that there is definitely potential for maining a high-end set that gives you just as much flexibility with your firearms, your DPS, your toughness, your skill power and things like that as the actual gear sets, but in a high-end form. Yeah, so let me know in the comment section down below. If you like this gear set, you think it's okay, let me know in the comments down below. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video and you would like to see more of this. Potentially coming in further videos are potential 2-piece and 3-piece builds. Like I say, myself and Orange Sage have been working on some numbers. We've been playing with a few different things, and we've got things like 3 Predators and 3 Lone Stars. For those of you wanting to run assault rifles and LMGs, a 3-piece Firecrest with either 2-piece Alpha or a couple of higher-end pieces like Savage Gloves and a high-end backpack. We've got 2-piece Nomad, 2-piece Alpha with a Vigorous chest and a Steadfast holster. That is going to probably be the next video I try and do because I really like the look of that one as well. It has a lot of potential. But that's going to wrap it up, guys. Okay, thank you very much for watching. If you've watched the entire video, we're a good chunk in. I know that nearly 20-minute mark. I appreciate you coming around. Smash the thumbs up button if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new because there's plenty more Division videos coming your way. And as always, agents, thank you very much for watching. Until the next video, I'll catch you all soon.
Ever since our hearts been missing.